Hey guys, so broadcasting here from Vienna, Austria. I think you all know what we're here for, or have been here for the last 4 days or so. It's been kind of grueling, so we're a bit tired. Just want to give you a little bit of an update. So we're at past week 4, I think, for just about everybody else. I started a little late, and I think I have maybe one more treatment to go. But actually, I wanted to tell you a story. When Devin, who did a fantastic job, was pitching to get into the final 8, so they narrowed us from 50 to 16, and then 8. There was this big placard that they put up on the stage suddenly, and it said on there, what would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? And I smiled because I knew exactly where that came from. And then I asked the organizers afterward, do you know where that came from? Because you're not attributing a name to it. And it was Regina Dugan of DARPA, which is an arm of the Department of Defense, and she gave a TED talk on that, and it's about redefining failure. So I'm not going to talk about success, I'm going to talk about failure and redefine it for you the way she did. She talks about this idea she had for a hummingbird flying device. Okay, it's supposed to fly like a hummingbird. Has a lot of advantages. It can fly in midair and stay there. And everybody thought that that was an idiotic idea. And actually, one of the things about this conference is we're just a bunch of dreamers, actually. We're 2,500 people who dare to dream. That's what this conference is all about. Anyways, so she kind of ignored them, and she got her team together, and they made the first prototype. And it didn't work. Failure? Okay, whatever. Went back into the lab, and they tried again. They learned a little bit from the first one, tweaked some things, and it didn't seem to work either. And so they kept doing this, and doing this, and doing this until one day it flew. So if you see failure as an endpoint, a hard endpoint, you can't be a scientist. Because that's what we do. We do everything iteratively. There we go. Sorry, I'm a little tired. And so I'm just going to say that, you know, this is a grand adventure. We're not sure where we're going. This is the way science always has been for me for the last 30 years. And we're trying to do our best, and there are a lot of people asking us to put this and that in there, and they don't quite understand that we can't put other things in there. Some of them are actually not even available for use in humans. So we're trying to be as ethically conscious as possible, and do things that don't hurt people. So anyways, my wife, who's in marketing and communications, once told me that you really can't control this soundscape. So all I do is I basically tell you what's going on in my head, and I've been reading the entries that you've been putting in, and that doesn't influence the way that I'm going to do science. We're going to do it as rigorously and as robustly as usual, and I don't know, we may need to go another 5 weeks. We're getting the study ready for sometime in July to start up, getting all the logistics worked out, and that will be the trial, and that will have the trichoscan. If I had hair sprouting out of my eyebrows, which is where I applied it because I lose eyebrows there, yeah, I'd be a little bit surprised, actually, and I'd really wonder what the heck happened there, because that's not what we expected. And so anyways, that's my update for today. Wishing you all a nice day. Okay, there you go.
Hey guys, it's Devin. I just wanted to add a little bit to it. So we've had some potential responses from a few different subjects. We're still working to see what's going on. Obviously, we're not seeing any huge growth right now, but we do believe we're seeing vellus on several people, including Dr. Shu. Time will tell exactly if that turns terminal and gets the cosmetic results that we want. I'll show you what's going on or not going on in my hair, but I haven't been able to, I've been wearing hairspray for the first time in a while, so that's why I haven't uploaded pictures. Getting a haircut on June 10th, and I'll update, but this is what I'm looking like so far. You guys can draw your own conclusions, but we're still going full steam with the trial, and we'll be posting pictures more regularly now that we're going to be back in the US tomorrow and back in the lab. So thanks for everything.